Hola.
Hey.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. What are we doing? Why are we...
Ooh,
What's up?
look at this going on over here.
What's up? What's going on?
Look, it's the Game Boy background like normal, but like Mario's face is poking out into it because it's a Super Game Boy.
It's a fucking Super Game Boy. And he winked.
Why aren't we hearing any fucking sound? Our
I heard
sound
the
is
sound.
wired all wrong. Oh my god, let me go fix it.
I think I heard sound a minute ago. All right. So we cool? Are we cool? What's up?
Dude, we're so cool. Welcome to Mario's Picross.
Dude, we're so cool.
As far as I know, first Picross game released in America, and this is going to be not the last Game Boy game that we play in this Let's Play series, but the last Game Boy game from the Super Nintendo era, if that makes sense. It's the last Game Boy game released before Super Mario 64. Oh my god, now it's green. Now we're on like a green Game Boy.
Oh wait, where's my fucking mouse pad?
No, remember we talked about this.
Yeah, you can get the mouse pad when I start playing.
No, there's no mouse pad. It's a Game Boy game. Doesn't support the mouse. Oh, no, fuck you.
You don't want me to fucking draw on your shit again?
Let's see the special background.
All right. I mean, as long I can occupy myself for a little while with these drinks that I have.
How do I delete? How do I delete? I guess save data 3 is probably fine. No, it wasn't select. How to play? We won't do that because I already know how to play. We'll just Picross. Well, we'll do an easy Picross.
No, don't. Do a fucking regular Picross.
We'll do a fucking easy Picross, number 1.
Do it on heroic, the way the game is meant to be played.
Right. First, let's check my controls here. What do we got going on? Type B.
This is a fucking jam.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's that Game Boy sound chip for you, dude. No, we don't need hints for such an easy one. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta figure out which blocks need to be chipped out, right?
Wait, is that the game?
Yeah.
The whole game is just that little square?
Well, this is a very easy Picross.
So you're saying
this is a babby. This is a babby Picross.
This is gonna grow into a bigger square?
Yeah, it's gonna grow into a big daddy Picross. The babby Picross will become the daddy Picross.
Okay, so what are we doing?
When it meets a mommy Picross that it loves very much.
Right. And the two fuck. The two Picrosses they fuck. Like, hey.
Oh. Okay, alright.
Hey, I like you. Let's fucking fuck. We're Picrosses.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah.
So what we gotta do is we have to figure out which things need to be chipped out to create a picture in the Picross grid. And we have to do that by using the number clues on the left-hand side and the top.
Sounds dirty.
And the numbers correspond to how many blocks in that row or column are chipped out. So in this one, in this column right here, there's only one that's chipped out. We don't know which one though.
Okay.
So
this is.
Oops.
So you picked the wrong one.
I switched the controls and I forgot that I did that. Let's go back. We don't need that confusion in our lives. Okay. So I can put an X here. If I determine that it does not need to be chipped out, I'll put an X to remind myself. No, don't do that.
Don't. So this is.
I can push A to chip it out.
This is Minesweeper Sudoku.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it. I understand.
I already accidentally pushed A, and it told me, "No, you stupid idiot! You don't chip this one out." And it penalized me some time for that mistake.
So can I help you out here?
Yeah.
That whole bottom row.
This whole bottom row. You're right.
That whole bottom row, and then that's the
squares.
one. That's the one from the last 3.
There you go.
Yeah.
You already got it.
I already got it. I'm a fucking pro.
We do these ones too because there's 5 here, and I keep.
And then there you go.
Okay, and then. Now where it starts getting complicated is when there'll be 2 sets of numbers per column. They'll correspond to how many consecutive blocks there are. Let's see if we can find.
Kyle, I've got something on my throat. I'm gonna open up this drink.
You're about to drink a Moxie soda.
I bought a Moxie. Well, I saw it in the store.
Can we just say this? Known heinous. It's heinous beverage. known Mondo heinous drink.
Known rancid can. It says on it, distinctively different, and what they mean is. This drink is gross. This drink is kind of gross. So here's the thing with. Okay, so I'm gonna say why I bought this. First of all, I went out to the store to get Kyle and I energy drinks. I saw a Moxie energy drink called Explosion Super Fruit Punch. So I decided I have to get that Moxie soda, but because I have that Moxie energy drink, but because I have actual Moxie so rarely, I want to be able to do some sort of flavor comparison. Because maybe this Moxie energy drink is not disgusting.
Could we maybe get into the Moxie after we have explained a bit more of the mechanics of Picross so that you can talk about Moxie while I play Picross?
Are there more mechanics?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you look here, on this column here, it's got a...
Do you want to take a whiff of this, though?
All right, I'll take a whiff.
Don't drink it yet.
Right now, it just smells like root beer.
It smells kind of like root beer, right? It smells... yeah, okay.
All right, so...
Like a medicine
here
root
you
beer.
see it's got a 4 and a 1 on this column.
Okay.
And that means that somewhere in this column, there are 4 consecutive blocks that are all touching, and then one that's off by itself.
Okay.
So that's one thing to consider. So, like... Here there's 8, but there's only 10 in a row. So you know that at the most extreme, that row of 8 could start at the end here and go up and then have 2 blank ones up here.
Right.
Or it could do the opposite and have 2 blank ones at the bottom. So you know at the very least you can clear out all of these, and you don't know which of these last ones.
Wait, hold on. Why wouldn't there be a blank in the middle somewhere?
Because when it's at 8, it means 8 consecutive ones that are all touching.
Okay.
And then these 2 2s mean that there's 2 sets of 2 that are touching, but not both of them, because that would be 4.
Right. So there's 2 sets of consecutive 2s.
Yes. And that's all zeros.
Yeah.
None of that. Get out of there.
Get the fuck out of there.
And then we can do that for the 7, leave 3 on both sides, but now we have 1 over here, so we know that we can do like an extra one.
You're like a fucking Picross genius.
And then that gave us one more on the 8 here, so we know we can mark this one off. And we don't know which one is here, but there's a 7 here, so we know we can do this much.
Now, do they make pictures or anything, or is it just...
Yeah, but you gotta... This is really the point at which there's enough fidelity to start having some pictures. When you got like a 5x5, that's not gonna be anything.
Yeah. Right now, it's a letter. It's the letter. It's cents. It's the symbol for cents, and that's what we got.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
That's very good.
How much does this cost? About 25. This picture.
Right. So I see you got 1 and 1. So I know that the other 2 have to be either here, here, or here, here.
Right.
And this one's got a 4. We got an X right here, so we know that there can't be anyone here because they all got to be touching.
They're gonna be touching.
And then got that one right there. Got that one right there, and then that's a 3. And then that's at least the 3, so we do that, and then we got these 4s.
So Kyle, are you a Picross expert?
I've played a bit of Picross in my day.
I can't tell if this is deceptively easy or if you're really good at Picross.
It's probably leaning more towards the easy part.
Okay.
But listen,
because
let's not
it
down.
It looks like you're being like, and then we got fucking this one, obviously, and bang that out, and then this is the next, and then bang these out, and I'm like, what is it going on? I don't fucking...
I mean, oop, that's not right. I mean, let's not pretend that I haven't played a shitload of Picross in my day.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Which day was that?
Probably like most of the days throughout high school.
Okay.
Like I had Picross on my DS, and I fucking played that shit.
All right. So should I have the So here's the thing about Moxie though for me.
Is that it's fucking disgusting.
I always think it's a good idea to get it, being like, let's get a Moxie, it'll be fun, and it doesn't taste that bad, and then I have it, and then I'm like, oh, it does taste that bad, but as I drink it, I'm like, you know what? This might be fucking great. It might be.
I haven't had a Moxie in like at least 8 years, probably.
I'm going to take a sip of this, because my throat is scratchy.
Okay. Go for it. What do we got?
I fucking love this right now.
You don't have any...
I love that
covering
right
on your microphone. You have no pop filter.
Where's the pop filter?
I don't know. It's your microphone.
I'll angle it. Look, I'll angle
no, hold on.
Kyle, I took a sip of that Moxie and I was like, this is good. This tastes good.
All right, here we go, Moxie. Let's do this. They changed the formula to Moxie.
They had to have. This tastes good.
This is just root beer.
What
They
the
just
fuck?
turned Moxie into root beer. They fucking cut the balls off of Moxie.
Let me see. Give me that. Stop drinking my Moxie.
That's not Moxie. They did something to Moxie. Cause like, it's not even a little bad. It's not even like, oh, I could see why I thought this was bad when I was a dumb kid, but actually it's good. Like, that's just like a pretty good tasting soda.
I know what's happening.
What? It's too cold?
It's too fizzy. And the fizz is light and sweet. And I just had a sip of the actual thing.
Fizz
and
isn't actually sweet.
What?
Fizz is not sweet. That doesn't...
No, it's diluting the flavor with air.
I
So it's
think
taking the bitter and
I think
making
it's
it seem
because
sweet.
it's so cold. I don't think you usually have such a cold Moxie. Because usually the only time you have Moxie is when, like, your dumb friend walks up to you with a bottle of Moxie that he bought an hour ago and went like, hey, look, I'm a fucking idiot. I have a Moxie. Like, because you don't just keep Moxie in your fridge because no one has it because it's gross.
I know people that legitimately... Yeah, this definitely fucking tastes sweeter.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can taste it. I can still taste what... Ooh, it's a moon.
That's a moon, see?
That's a moon. Or
Or a sea.
it's a croissant.
Ooh, a croissant.
I think that might be a croissant.
Croissant?
Croissant. Stick some ham and cheese in there. Have a ham and cheese croissant.
Oh, look at it. It's a croissant. Let's bump it up. Let's go to 4G. Like my
This
phone.
tastes good. I don't like it.
Yeah, right?
I have to try this energy drink
So if
now.
you're a Picross baby,
Yeah.
or you start getting to the higher ones, because the thing is, 10 is the point at which, like, no 10 by 10, once you know how to play Picross, no 10 by 10 is ever going to be hard.
Nah, this is not...
Let me see this.
a
This
whiff.
is the
Take a
Moxie X Energy Drink Explosion Super Fruit Punch.
Don't take a sip yet.
That-
I'm taking the first sip, but you have to take a smell.
That smells weird.
It smells super weird. By the way, because it's such an extreme looking can, I imagine that it is Explosion Super Fruit Punch. Like it is not.
Okay. Oh,
That's
it's punching you with its super fruit. So once you start getting to 15 by 15, it gets a little tricky. And 20 by 20, I feel like is almost impossible to do without a hint. And this is how hints work. You say, yes, I would like a hint. And then it starts off by doing like a roulette of like which row it will reveal to you to get you started. Oh, this one does too. Okay. That's like a lot. So then you use that to go off of.
okay. This is upsettingly inoffensive.
Upsettingly inoffensive.
I wanted this to be gross. Here, try this.
Oh no, what did I do?
I made a mistake,
Oh no.
buddy.
Oh, I did, yeah. That's just like a delicious fruit soda.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
I think it's like not great.
No, you're right. It's not delicious. It's just okay.
Would you get this as an energy drink replacement?
It doesn't have that medicine taste.
You don't
so
taste the
I'm
medicine?
convinced that it doesn't work as
That's
well.
you didn't think that way until someone told you that's what marketers did. You had no idea that that's what people were doing.
No,
until
no.
someone told you.
That's exactly how I thought, because there was an energy drink I used to buy for like 99 cents, and it tasted basically like soda, and I was like, yeah, of course, this is a fucking cheap energy drink. You could tell there's like no energy in this, because it just tastes like soda.
This is also 99 cents.
There you go. That's fucking why. It's got no energy in it. Oops.
Let's see. It's got vitamin B, gentian root. I don't know what that is. Or gentian root? I don't know. Vitamin C and taurine. No calories. I didn't know that. This is a 0 cal bev.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good 0 cal bev.
Yeah, for sure.
How many calories do you think is in the Moxie?
I mean, I don't know. Keith,
Yeah.
pop quiz.
200
Did you
cal
know this? First of all, did you know that Moxie has a reputation for, at one point, having been the most popular soft drink in America?
I didn't know that. No.
That is actually true. That I think it was around like I don't know if it was before Coca-Cola or something like that, but at one point it was like
I was definitely.
it was
after
like
Coke.
America's favorite drink. Yay, Moxie.
That's fucking wicked funny. That's like some Fallout 3 shit.
And did you know this even further? Keith, did you know this? The word Moxie comes from the drink, not the other way around.
What?
Yeah, that's how popular Moxie was. The word Moxie, like this guy's got chutzpah, he's got Moxie. It comes from the soda.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm drinking language history.
That's right. I learned that on Judge John Hodgman. It blew me away.
Good bent lollipop.
Thank you. That is a bent lollipop right
This
there.
Moxie is fucking good. It's weird.
That's not right. That's not right. It tastes like a root beer that doesn't have as much sugar as a typical root beer.
It tastes like a root beer that also has...
That's all wrong.
It tastes like an anise root beer. Is what it tastes like.
A what?
Anise?
Anise?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that makes black licorice taste like it does.
Okay, so check this one out here, right?
And it's funny because it's like, because black licorice tastes like ass, and the thing that's in it sounds like anus.
Black licorice totally does taste like ass. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's flavored by anise.
All right, let's see. Let's test this. Okay.
All right.
Wait. Okay. So check this out, right?
So this is saying that if there's those 111, that's saying that if there's four non-consecutive
ones, yeah. All right. So I just took a guess there. Sometimes Picross, not necessarily in this one, but sometimes you just gotta guess.
Why is it called a Picross? Because you're picking a cross?
It's a picture cross word.
Picture crossword?
I think the idea is...
Where's the word?
I think the idea is kind of like it's a crossword, but it's a picture. But cross picture sounds stupid, so they called it a Picross. Sometimes you just have to look at the numbers on the side and kind of math out like how many it makes when you count the blank spaces in between and see if there's just actually enough for it to just go all the way across like that. Just working on my Picross. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just looking at you working on your Picross.
Oh yeah?
It looks like it's going pretty good. What do you got? What do you got for guesses on what this might be?
I don't know. This looks. I have no guesses on what this might be. You know, on the DS they introduced
Picross 3D.
Picross 3D.
Stole your thunder.
You had a cube and you were chipping away parts of the cube. It was kind of a different game and it was pretty awesome.
I actually have slightly more experience with Picross 3D than with Picross.
Ah.
Yeah. Now that I've played it, I just watched it being played once.
Oh, okay.
And not for long enough to understand what was happening.
Great.
Like, I understood the principle, but I didn't get any of the strats behind what was going on.
Gotcha.
This looks like nothing. This looks like a fucking zoomed in on a really minimalist Frogger.
Oh, it's a baseball or a bat or any kind of ball, really.
It's any ball.
It's a baseball though.
It might be a football. Or it might be a dog bone inside a circle. Sweet dog bone inside a circle, Kyle.
Oh, thanks. I got it. Ball. See? It's obviously a baseball, but they just called it a ball.
They just called it a ball.
It's any kind of ball. Are you Googling, did they cut the balls off of Moxie? Because that's what I'd like you to
All right,
to
did
search.
they cut the balls off of Moxie?
Now we got a 15 by 15 going.
Cortana, did they neuter Moxie? No. This is just a bunch of people who named their dog Moxie.
What?
Alright, let me...
This is probably deeper into Picross than we really need to go.
Yeah? Moxie change flavor. Looks like the last time they changed their flavor was 1980. Maybe we just like Moxie now.
Maybe we just like Moxie now. That's gross.
I told you, I
don't
always
like that.
kind of liked it, but usually it took me half a can. Kyle, we're Moxie drinkers.
I think maybe I just never had a... No, because my Oh, that's what it was. My grandfather actually would buy Moxie like pretty regularly, but he would always... He is a fucking weirdo that likes...
He's a warm soda
He likes
drinker.
warm soda,
My
so he'd
other
always keep it
grandfather
out of
is
the
the same.
fridge. I think the
Maybe-
thing about Moxie, it needs to be well refrigerated. Oopsies.
So you're saying we should leave this out for a little while, let it get warm and a little flat,
Oh yeah, that'll
and then
do it.
come back to it,
Yeah.
probably in another video
That'll be
that
a-
might come out before this one.
That'll be a stink fest of a taste test. Taste test more like stink fest. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oops. All right, I think we're good on Mario's Picross.
Wait, I need to play some.
I would play more of Mario's Picross if I didn't know that there was another Picross video coming
Okay, well,
immediately
then I'll play that
after
one.
this.
Stay tuned for more Moxie Talk. Moxie Toxie. Let's start a podcast called Moxie Toxie where we just talk about Moxie. Let's do it. We'll charge for it. It's be like a crazy supply-demand thing. $8 an episode. Moxie Toxie.
Do you think they ever thought about having a chocolate flavor of Moxie? Choxie Moxie?
That must exist. It's too good a rhyme to pass up.